Hi, it's Chelsea from Binge Eating Breakthrough. And in this video, I want to talk about resolutions and why resolutions, as you may know, don't usually work. So New Year's Eve comes every year, and what do most of us do? We make resolutions for the new year, how we're going to live our lives, what's going to be great in the coming year that isn't great right now, what we're going to fix. And, about February or March, those resolutions have faded, and you're back to the life that you likely lived the year before. And you're probably getting the same results that you likely got before, right? And I know for myself, I know how many resolutions I've made around my eating and my diet, and I'm resolving to, eat less, or to not eat this food and eat this food instead, or for a while I stopped eating meat and then that didn't work, and then I, always having resolutions around what I was going to do to change, and yet still ending up the same way. So what I want to talk about is why resolutions don't work, and the one thing you can do to ensure that they will work. So resolutions sound great at first. I want to get fit, I want to get healthy, I want to stop binge eating, I want to, walk more often, I want to see my friends more often, I want to call my parents more often, whatever. They sound great, but the thing that's missing is a system. When we create something that we want to do, but we don't create a system around it, it means that we get muddled and it doesn't have a place to fit into our lives. So what do I mean by creating a system? A system means actually being specific and planning into your life the thing that you're going to do. So for instance, if your new thing is that you're going to walk each day for 20 minutes, it's great to say that, but unless you create a system around that and actually plan it into your life, it's not going to happen, right? So you need to physically plan it into your calendar. What specifically am I going to do to get me to walk every day for 15 minutes? So you might say, okay, I'm going to put my shoes, an extra pair of shoes, in my car, so when I drive home from work, I'm going to have them with me, and I'm going to put in my calendar that I'm going to walk on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so that you're actually specifically taking action on the resolution, right? So you're being specific. It's marks on my calendar, it's shoes in my car, right? Or say you want to cook more meals at home and eat more of your own home-cooked meals instead of eating out so much. So that might sound great, but to actually make that resolution work, then you need to think about, okay, what do I actually need to do? I need to plan to go grocery shopping to have the ingredients I need. Maybe I need to plan on Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening to cook food to be able to take it throughout the week and have something to eat so I don't have to eat out. You have to plan specifically what to do in order to make that resolution work. And unless you have the specificity, it's just going to fall by the wayside. And beyond the specificity, then you actually need to schedule it. You have to put it in your calendar so it shows up and you're like, oh right, I was going to do that thing, right? Or maybe you set an alarm on your phone to start getting ready for bed 15 minutes earlier than you usually do if going to bed earlier is something that's important to you. You have to be specific around what it is and then schedule it in. And when you're specific like that, it then has reality, right? You're being real about it. It's starting to now live in your reality, and it's something that you can then take action on. And by taking action, you begin to make changes, you begin to transform, and you actually see the results from what you wanted in the first place. So I invite you, if you have resolutions, you have goals, to look at specifically what can you do to get clear on what it is you need to do, and then schedule it into your life so that it now becomes something that's going to occur in reality for you. Something that's there, it's in existence, it's in your calendar, it's something you can take action on, and it's a very specific thing to take action on. And by doing that, you'll start to notice that you can transform what you do by setting these new actions in place and scheduling them in over time. So day after day, you schedule a new part of your system into place. You'll start to notice that in a couple weeks, you'll have transformed that behavior. I'd love to hear what your behaviors are that you want to transform. Leave a comment below, or check out more videos, tips, and resources on my website, bingeeatingbreakthrough.com. There's also a free video course about overcoming binge eating if this is something that you're working on. Thank you.